101 Diet Tips. 1. Getting started on a diet. Prior to starting on a diet, you need to make sure that you are fully committed about it. In other words, you need to have the discipline and the determination to follow through it, in order to attain your fitness goals. Aside from that, you should also have the right motivation to stay on track. 2. Eliminate excuses. Many people today are not able to start on their diets, since they think that they are not too overweight or they put it off for another day. To eliminate your excuses, you should face your problem head-on, and recognize the fact that dieting is one of the solutions for it. Keep in mind that excuses may also appear even when you have already started, thus, you need to be prepared for them. 3. Gather as much information as you can. If you have fully decided that dieting is the way to go in order to lose weight, then you should gather as much information as you can. When you have the right information with you, you would receive the right guidance in starting on a diet. Aside from that, you can also become more familiar with the nutritional facts behind different food items. 4. Determine more reasons to go on a diet. Different people have different reasons in going on a diet. Some people need to do it to improve their health conditions, while others simply want to fit into their small-sized clothing. Whatever your reasons are, you should always remind yourself of them, so that you would become more motivated in going through your diet. 5. Get emotionally involved. Sparking your emotions to go on a diet is a good way to get started on it. This is because it can give your diet more purpose and meaning. Aside from that, it can also bring more passion and desire from you in losing weight. Therefore, you should constantly look at yourself on the mirror and compare it to your pictures of yesteryears. By doing that, you would become more motivated in reaching your goals through your diet. 6. Don't view dieting as something difficult to do. When you are about to start on your diet program, one thing that can stop you from doing it is your thoughts about how difficult it can be. Thus, you should view it as something that is easy to do. Challenge yourself, and take it one step at a time. Don't do it in an abrupt manner, so that you would be able to stay on it long enough to see your desired results. 7. Choosing your diet program. There are lots of programs about dieting that are available today. However, proper selection is one of the keys in attaining success on it. To choose the best one, you should avoid those that are too restrictive. Aside from that, you should also choose a program which has received positive reviews from people who have already gone through it. 8. Positive affirmations. If you are having difficulties in staying on a diet or getting started with one, you can actually use positive affirmations for it. Positive affirmations means that you are going to feed your subconscious mind with positive statements about what you want to attain. By doing that, you can have the right mindset in starting on your diet, or in staying on it. 9. Get the support that you need. There is no need to be alone when it comes to dieting. Although other members of your family may not follow a diet, they can actually support you on it so that you would be able to attain your goals. To achieve that, you should tell them about your diet. By doing that, they can help you get started on your diet. Aside from that, they can also constantly remind you of the right foods to eat. 10. Make dieting easier for you to do. Some people may find the first few days of dieting to be quite difficult. Thus, you should come up with a solution to make it easier for you. One of the things that you can do about it is to make sure that your refrigerator only contains the healthy foods that you can eat. Aside from that, you should also start with healthier foods that you really like. 11. Eat only if you are really hungry. There are times when a person eats when he is not hungry. There are many possible reasons behind this, which can include stress, emotions, habit, and such. Thus, you should become more aware whether your urge to eat is dictated by your stomach or something else. If you are unsure, drink a glass of water instead, or if you really have to, then you should get a healthy snack. 12. MSG-filled foods. There are lots of food items that are filled with MSG these days. Most of the foods that contain this substance are those that are highly processed. Aside from the fact that such a substance can harm your body, it can also add more fat to it. Thus, you should avoid eating food items that contain MSG as much as you can. 13. Get enough rest. When you are well rested, your body would be able to do its work in repairing damaged tissues and such. However, if you do the opposite, then it can make you gain more weight. This is because lack of rest can slow down your metabolism. Aside from that, it can also boost your appetite to some extent when your body is trying to compensate for the lack of sleep. 14. Focus on fiber. In coming up with your own diet program, you should eat foods that are loaded with fiber. Fiber can help in flushing out dangerous toxins from your body. Aside from that, it can also suppress your appetite naturally by prolonging the digestion process. Additionally, it can also lower down your blood cholesterol levels. 15. Find a more personalized program. If you want to follow a certain diet program to lose weight, it is best to find one that is going to be created just for you. There are many experts in this field who are more than willing to help out people in losing weight. Find these experts and have them assess your present situation so that they can come up with a diet program which is specifically made just for you. 16. Become more conscious of calories. In achieving weight loss, you need to provide your body with lesser amounts of calories and burning more of it. One of the things you can do is to check the food items you purchase from the grocery for its caloric content. Aside from that, you can also do some research about how much calories you could be burning on a day-to-day basis. 17. Avoid soda drinks. Sodas are loaded with calories, which can result to faster weight gain. Although there are diet sodas available, they are actually still loaded with empty calories and chemicals, which are not good for your health. Thus, it is best to simply avoid them. Focus more on drinking fresh water or natural fruit juices. 18. Eat to survive, and not the other way around. Eating should be done in order for you to live. In other words, you should view eating as something that you need to do in order to provide your body with adequate amounts of nutrients in order for it to maintain its health. You should avoid thinking that you are living to eat, since that can get you to gain weight in no time. 19. Avoid fast food chains. Whenever you go to work, you may find yourself frequenting fast food chains on a regular basis, since you don't have enough time to go home for lunch. If you check the types of foods that are served in these outlets, in most cases, they are usually filled with fats and oil. Aside from that, they are also highly processed. Thus, it is time that you cook your own lunch and bring it with you at the office. 20. Eat foods that are low in calorie and are harder to process. Foods like apples, celery, and other fruits and vegetables are usually low in caloric content. Aside from that, they are also harder to process. Because of that, you would actually be feeding your body with lesser amounts of calories. Aside from that, your body would also need to burn more of it in order to process them. Thus, eat more of these types of foods to lose weight. 21. Eat slower. When you eat fast, the tendency is that you would be able to consume more foods than you really need. Thus, it is best to eat at a slower rate. When you do this, you would actually feel that you are already full, when you have not been able to consume a whole plate of food yet. This is because it usually takes a certain period of time for your stomach to send a signal to your brain that it already has enough food in it. 22. Don't skip breakfast. Breakfast is actually the most important meal of the day. Because of that, you should not skip it. Skipping breakfast is one of the best ways to become overweight. This is because it can encourage binge eating for the reason that you would already feel too hungry when lunchtime comes. Aside from that, it can also lower down your metabolism. 23. Don't drink a lot of water or other drinks with a meal. Drinking liquids with a meal can actually make you feel bloated. When you get used to it, you may let your stomach be able to adjust to it, which can result to binge eating. Thus, it is best to minimize your liquid intake during meal times. Drinking a glass of water should be done only after 10 to 15 minutes of eating. 24. Chew your foods properly. When you eat, it is best that you chew your foods thoroughly. This can ensure proper digestion and assimilation of nutrients in your body. Aside from that, it can also make you eat slower than usual, which is a good thing. Chew your foods as much as you can, to achieve your goals soon. 25. Eating prior to going to bed. If it is your usual practice to eat before going to bed, you should make sure that you do it 3 hours before. This is because, when you sleep, your body would actually have a slower metabolic rate. In other words, if you eat lots of foods just before you sleep, then your body would be able to accumulate lots of excess nutrients from it, and convert it to stored fats. 26. Clear your cupboard of unhealthy foods. When you see chips and other unhealthy foods that you like, you will be tempted to eat them. Thus, it is best if you won't see them at all. With that, it is time that you clear your cupboard of these unhealthy food items. Aside from that, you should replace them with foods that are recommended in your diet. 27. Having protein drinks. If you like having protein drinks in order to provide your body with adequate amounts of protein, you should carefully select it. Choose those that contain whey protein instead of soy protein. This is because whey protein is easier for your body to absorb. Aside from that, it is also a healthier source of protein. 28. Eat more spicy foods. There is a good reason why one would start to perspire when he eats spicy foods. Spicy foods can actually boost up your metabolism. In other words, it can help your body in burning more fats and calories to reduce weight. Thus, it is best if you add more pepper into some of your recipes, so that you can make them taste better, aside from helping you lose weight. 29. Eating fruits and vegetables. Eating fruits and vegetables is one of the best things to do to lose weight, since they are filled with vitamins and minerals, as well as enzymes. However, it is best if you consume them in their raw form. This is because processing or cooking them would kill the essential nutrients and enzymes. 30. Purchase healthier snack items. There may be times when you want to munch on something, especially when you are not doing anything. To ensure that it won't make you gain more weight, you should purchase and stock healthier snack items like yogurt, nuts, fruits and such. By doing that, you are assured that you won't be providing your body with unnecessary calories when you eat your snacks. 31. Go organic. Although fruits and vegetables are food items that you want to include in your diet, you should still be more cautious in purchasing them. This is because some farmers may have used lots of chemicals like fertilizers and insecticides in growing them. To avoid having to experience negative side effects from it, always purchase those that were grown organically. 32. Avoid simple carbohydrates. Foods that have simple carbohydrates are high in glycemic content. Thus, it is best to go with food items that have complex carbohydrates. By doing that, you are ensuring that your body is able to maintain healthier blood cholesterol levels. Aside from that, foods that are good sources of complex carbohydrates are also harder to process, which can result to more calories and fats burnt. 33. Eat at your dining table. When you eat elsewhere around your house, there may be a tendency that you could eat more than you should. This is because playing on your computer or watching the television may distract your brain from accepting the signal from your stomach that it is already full. Therefore, if you want to lose weight, you should eat at your dining table. 34. Eat before visiting the grocery store. When you shop for grocery items, it is best that you eat beforehand. This is because going inside a grocery store when you are feeling hungry can make you purchase more food items than you need. In fact, it can even make you purchase foods that are not healthy. Thus, it is best to grab a snack before you go to the store. This way, you can stick to your list of items you want to buy. 35. Minimize eating at restaurants. When you are on a diet, eating at a restaurant can actually get you off track. This is because most foods that are served in restaurants are cooked with lots of oil. Aside from that, some can also serve foods that are highly processed. Thus, it is best that you set a limit in eating out. Instead of doing it 2 or 3 times a week, bring it down to 1, or once in every 2 weeks. 36. Be aware of the things that can trigger you to eat. There are certain factors which can make you eat more foods than you need. Some of which would include bad relationships, stress, work conflict, and many more. Thus, it is best that you become more aware of them. By doing that, you would be able to control your hunger pangs by preventing such things to affect you. 37. Proper records keeping. In following a diet, in most cases, you are doing it to lose weight. When it comes to that, it is best if you keep a record on how much weight you are able to shed off as the weeks go by. By doing that, you would see if there are certain adjustments you need to make. Aside from that, it can also ensure that you are motivated in keeping up with it. 38. Controlling your portion. To make sure that you stay on track with your diet, one of the things you need to do is to control your food intake. To achieve that, what you can do is to use a smaller plate. When you eat, doing that would ensure that you can limit your food intake, since you want to be able to put more food than it can accommodate. 39. What to include in every meal. To ensure that your body is provided with its needed vitamins and minerals in every meal, you should make it a practice to include fruits and vegetables. This would ensure that your body does not only get its needed vitamins and minerals, but fiber as well. When you do that, it can effectively suppress your appetite to a certain degree due to their high fiber content. 40. Enjoy your meal. Enjoying your food does not necessarily mean that you eat it as fast as you can. It means that you should savor it more. Try to appreciate its looks, smell, taste and texture. When you do that, you would have a more pleasant experience in eating. Aside from that, it can also make you eat slower, which is a good thing to do to achieve weight loss. 41. Cut your cravings for chocolates. Many people, especially women, love to eat chocolates. However, if you want to achieve your fitness goals, then you should cut your cravings for it. Always remember that chocolates are filled with a lot of fats and calories, which can make you gain more weight. Therefore, you should not include them in your grocery list. 42. Learn more about your BMI. If you want to stay on your diet, you should become more familiar about BMI. BMI, your body mass index, actually helps you determine whether you are underweight, fit, overweight, or obese. By calculating your BMI, you would know where you stand as far as achieving better health is concerned. 43. Reward yourself from time to time. Whenever you achieve your short-term goals, such as losing 5 to 10 pounds in a week or 2 through dieting, you should come up with a way to reward yourself. One example is to purchase a smaller shirt or a smaller sized pants. By doing that, you will become more motivated in achieving more. 44. Purchase a logbook. Use a logbook or even a simple notebook to note down the foods that you have eaten for the day. Aside from that, it should also contain the foods that you are planning to eat for the following days. By doing that, you can prevent unconscious eating, and be on your way to better health with your diet. 45. Hide your TV's remote control. When you are on a diet, it is also best if you do other things that can help in achieving your goals. One of which is to increase your daily physical activities, such as hiding the TV remote control. By doing this, you will need to stand up in order to change the channel. 46. burn more calories while riding a bus. When you are riding a bus, there are certain things that you can do to burn more calories. One of which is to answer a crossword puzzle or to get involved with any kind of mind-boggling games. This would help in sharpening your mind, as well as get you nearer to your goals by burning more calories. 47. Purchase smaller dining and kitchen utensils. If one of your problems in achieving your weight loss goals is to control your food intake, then it is time to purchase smaller dining and kitchen utensils. When you have such things, you would be cooking lesser amounts of foods. Aside from that, it would also help in limiting your portions. 48. Sign up with an online diet forum. There are lots of people around the world who are involved in certain types of diet programs. To connect to them, all you need to do is to sign up with online diet forums. When you do that, you can share your experiences to them, as well as learn from theirs. Aside from that, it can also get you motivated more in aiming for your goals. 49. Use the weighing scale, but not too often. To properly monitor your progress in getting involved with your chosen diet program, it is best if you use a weighing scale for it. However, you should not use it too often. When you step on the weighing scale every day, you actually would not be able to appreciate your drop in weight. Thus, it is best if you do it on a weekly basis instead, so that you can see a larger difference. 50. Steer clear of coffee shops to stay on top of things. If you are on a diet, it is best that you avoid visiting your favorite coffee shops. This is because, most of the time, when you step inside a coffee shop, you may end up ordering not just a cup of coffee, but also a piece or two of their delicious pastries. Aside from that, iced coffees can also be loaded with calories that you don't want. 51. Think positive. Thinking positive is not just all about personal development. It can also be applied in losing weight through your diet. For example, if you are not so sure that you can follow your diet for a long time, then thinking positive about it should help. When you convince yourself that you can do it through positive thinking, you will eventually have the drive to keep up with your diet program to achieve your dreams. 52. Time between your food intakes. When it comes to the way that you eat, you should not go for more than 3 hours without eating. This is because, when you prolong the intervals between having a meals and snacks, it can actually encourage binge eating. Thus, you should make it a practice to grab something healthy to munch on every 2 to 3 hours. 53. List down the risks of becoming overweight. Make a list of all the risks that you are putting yourself into in becoming overweight. Once your list is done, place it on the door of your refrigerator. By doing that, you will be reminded of the consequences of eating too much each time you attempt to open your refrigerator. Thus, it can help you to stay on track. 54. Include a good source of protein in every meal. Each time you eat, you should include a good source of protein such as eggs, chicken, fish, lean meat and such. By doing that, you can ensure that you are providing your body with more muscle-building nutrients. Aside from that, it can also suppress your appetite since proteins are usually harder to digest. 55. Bring a home-cooked meal at the office. When you are at work, you may be tempted to visit the nearby fast food chain to grab lunch. Since eating at fast food chains may encourage you to eat unhealthy foods, then it is best to bring your own meal. By doing that, you won't just be making sure that you stick to your diet, but it can also help you save money. 56. Eat eggs during breakfast. When you eat your breakfast, it is best if you include eggs in it. This is because eggs are filled with quality protein called albumin. Aside from that, it can also provide you with energy-giving nutrients. Thus, it can help you attain higher metabolism and would make you more energetic throughout the day. 57. Avoid alcohol. If you are fond of drinking beers with your friends, then you may have to minimize it. This is because, beers are actually loaded with lots of calories. Therefore, it is not a good thing to do when you are on a diet, since it may prevent you from achieving your goals. 58. Follow the diet program that works for you. Keep in mind that not every diet program can work to everyone else. Therefore, you should stick to something which you believe works for you. By doing that, you won't have to force yourself into doing things that you don't want. Aside from that, it can also make your goals more achievable. 59. Develop a strong desire to lose weight. When you have a very strong desire or passion to lose weight, then each time you wake up in the morning, you would already be thinking of the ways on how to achieve it. Thus, it is best if you think of ways to really make you want to lose weight. One example of it is to dream of looking fitter when you see yourself at the mirror. Aside from that, you can also boost up your motivation by trying to fit into your smaller clothes. 60. Set short-term goals to achieve the long-term one. If your long-term goal is to lose 10 pounds in 5 weeks or so, and you see it as something that is a bit difficult to achieve, then you should set short-term goals for it. With that example, you can actually establish a goal of losing 2 pounds per week, which is more achievable. Since the short-term goals are easier to achieve, you should focus more on it, so that you can eventually attain the other one. 61. Take pictures of yourself. Prior to starting your diet program, you should take a picture of yourself. By doing this, you would have a picture that you can compare yourself to, after weeks of losing weight. This can make you more motivated, and ensure that you stay on track. 62. Watch models on TV. There are certain TV channels that feature models sporting the newest fashion trends. Since these models look fit, you would become more motivated in using a diet, so that you can attain a figure just like them. Do it on a regular basis, so that you would not lose your focus in achieving your dreams. 63. Build muscles while you are on a diet. If you want to lose weight, which is why you are on a diet, you should also work out to build more muscles. This is because muscles require more calories to maintain. In other words, the more muscles you are able to build, the more calories your body would be able to burn, which can result to losing weight. 64. Find yourself a partner. Dieting would be more fun if you can find yourself a partner in doing it. You can do it with your spouse or a close friend. When you do that, each of you would be able to help each other out on being on track. Aside from that, you can also discuss your progress on a regular basis, to keep each one of you motivated in losing weight. 65. Make it a competition. If you can find someone you can go through a diet program together, then you should make it a competition. Doing that means that you can both compare your progress on a weekly basis. Aside from that, you can also set a certain goal, and provide a reward to the winner who has attained it. 66. Think about your goals before going to sleep. When you lie down on your bed, think about how good you would feel and look like, once you have lost a certain amount of your body weight. By doing that, you would become more excited in doing the things you need to do in order to attain your dreams. With that, you would be looking forward to eating healthier types of foods and getting enough exercise. 67. Before eating an unhealthy food, think twice. When you are about to munch on junk food, chocolate, or ice cream, you should think first. You should think deeply if eating an unhealthy food would be worth it when you have already gone through lots of things to lose weight. By doing that, you may be able to get rid of your cravings and prefer a healthier snack. 68. Drink cold water. When you are thirsty, you should drink a nice cold glass of water. Cold water can actually boost up your body's metabolic rate. With that, you would be able to burn more fats and calories and eventually lose weight. Thus, you should prepare some ice cubes or put some water in a container and place it inside your refrigerator. 69. Be selective about your snacks. One of the things that can get you off track is eating snacks items that are unhealthy, especially during nighttime. Thus, if you simply need to eat a few hours before going to bed, then you should choose something that won't provide you with lots of calories. A good example would be pack of cookies that only contains 100 calories. 70. Enjoy your favorite foods. Even when you are on a diet, you should still enjoy foods that you consider your favorites. However, you should do it in moderation. When you eat small amounts of your favorite foods, you would not feel that your diet is too difficult to keep up with. Because of that, you would be able to follow it for a long period of time. 71. Use cinnamon on yogurt. Eating yogurt is actually one of the best things that you can do in order to lose weight. However, to make it better than it is, you can actually sprinkle cinnamon on it. Doing that would not just improve the taste of yogurt. It can actually boost up your metabolism and help you burn more fats. 72. Carrot juice. If you are thirsty and you are longing for something other than water, then you should drink a glass of carrot juice instead. Carrot juice is actually filled with fiber, which can help you not just burn more fats, but also suppress your appetite. Thus, you should make it a regular thing to complement with your diet. 73. Take calcium supplement. Taking a calcium supplement on a regular basis can actually help you burn more fats. This is because it can make you become more energetic. Calcium, when combined with phosphorus and vitamin D3, can actually boost your energy levels, which can help you perform more physical activities on a daily basis. 74. Manage your stress at work. One of the things that can cause lots of people to overeat is the stress they encounter at work. Thus, it is best if you know how to manage it. A technique that can help you with it is to practice deep breathing whenever you feel stressed out at work. This can help you calm down and control your hunger pangs. 75. Eat banana when you wake up. When you wake up in the morning, eat a piece of banana, and combine it with a glass of water. This can provide you the energy that you need to face the day better. Aside from that, it can also help in suppressing your appetite for the rest of the day. 76. Eating the best snack items. When you eat in between meals, you should make sure that the food you intake is healthy as well. One example of a healthy snack would be a slice of chicken breast. Since chicken is a good source of protein, it can help your body in building more muscles. Aside from that, protein is actually harder to digest, which can help you in controlling your portion when mealtime comes. 77. Using soy sauce to suppress appetite. When you use soy sauce on your dish, it can actually do more things than make it taste better. According to recent studies, soy proteins from soy sauce can actually interact with your brain receptors. Their interaction with these receptors would result to making a person feel full sooner than usual. 78. Combining eggs with melon. If you are trying to come up with a breakfast for your diet, then you should try eating melon and eggs. It is best if you eat the melon first, and then the eggs. Melons are filled with vitamins, as well as fiber and water, which can give you the feeling of being full. When you eat eggs after, it will help in breaking down the carbohydrates from the melon, aside from providing you with your needed protein. 79. Drink a glass of wine each day. Drinking a glass of wine each day, preferably during dinner time, can help you in attaining your fitness goals. This is because it contains resveratrol from the grapes, which can prevent the development of fat cells, especially around your belly. Aside from that, it can also help in boosting your body's metabolism. 80. Including pomegranates in your diet. You would probably think that eating this fruit can even make you gain more weight because of its taste. On the contrary, due to the fact that it is so sweet, eating pomegranates can actually help you in curbing your appetite for sugar-filled snacks. Aside from that, seeds of this fruit can reduce the ability of your body to store fats. 81. Eating barbecue. If you like to eat meat, especially during the weekends, then you should eat more barbecue. When you barbecue meat, you would actually be burning off more of its fat content while you are cooking it. Thus, it is time to fire up your barbecue grill so that you can enjoy your favorite meat without having to worry about getting fat. 82. Eating more spinach. When you are at the grocery store to buy more green leafy vegetables, you should prioritize spinach more than the other ones. This is because it contains more fiber than the other kinds. With more fiber intake, you would be helping your body in burning more fats, as well as in curbing your appetite. 83. Choosing the best kind of cheese. If you are one of the many people who love cheese, instead of the regular kind, you should purchase the one that is made out of a goat's milk. This is because cheese products that are made from goat's milk are actually lower in calories than those made out of a cow's milk by 40%. Thus, try to search for this kind of cheese to lose weight. 84. Eat more good fats to get rid of bad fats. Eating the good kind of fats is one of the best ways to get rid of the other kind. Some of the best sources for good fats would include walnuts, rapeseed oil, and eggs. Aside from helping your body in burning off fats, they can also reduce your risk to heart diseases. 85. Eating oats for breakfast. Many people today eat cooked oats for breakfast in the attempt to lose weight. This can actually help you lose weight since oats are filled with lots of fiber. When you have a breakfast meal that is loaded with fiber, it would make you feel full even when it is almost lunchtime. Thus, it can help you control your portions. 86. Eating an apple few minutes before a meal. An apple a day would not just keep the doctor away, but it can also keep fats away from your body. All you have to do is to eat an apple around 15 minutes before mealtime. It can suppress your appetite effectively, which can help you consume lesser amounts of calories. 87. Using olive oil on your salad. If you think that eating salads won't make you fat, it is actually true only if you are conscious about the amount that you intake. Thus, it is best if you gain control of the portion of salad that you would eat. One thing you can do is to use olive oil on it, which has good fatty acids that can tell your body that it is already full. 88. Eat more times in a day. Instead of eating only 2 or 3 times in a day, you should eat 5 to 6 times to lose weight. Just be mindful of your portions though, so that you won't gain more. Eating in between meals can help in boosting your metabolism, since your body would constantly process the foods that you introduce to it. 89. Fill up your sandwiches with tomatoes. When you make a sandwich for breakfast or for a snack, put some tomatoes on it. This would ensure that you would feel full a lot longer. Aside from that, tomatoes also has components, which can suppress the production of the hormone called ghrelin. With that, it would help you control your hunger pangs. 90. Eating pineapples. Eating pineapples is actually one of the best ways of losing weight. This is because, apart from having good amounts of fiber, it can also boost your metabolism when you eat it during snack times. Aside from that, it also has bromelain, which can help your body in breaking down proteins. 91. Eat oranges. Eating more oranges can help you lose weight due to its high vitamin C content. Vitamin C is actually one of the substances which can help your body in converting fats into energy. Thus, when you eat more oranges, you are actually helping your body in utilizing your stored fats as sources of energy. On top of that, oranges are also good sources of fiber, which can help suppress your appetite effectively. 92. Enjoy eating with a friend. Research shows that when people eat with their friends or other individuals, they tend to match their intake to others. Thus, you should eat with a friend who does not eat too much food. If you are a guy, then eat with a lady friend, so that you can consume lesser amount of foods than your usual ration. 93. Drinking energy drinks. Although some people would tell you to drink energy drinks to boost your energy levels, they are actually bad news when it comes to losing weight. This is because such drinks release their energy too quickly. When that happens, your body won't be able to utilize them, which can prompt it to store excess energy as fats. 94. Swapping your regular milk with skim milk. Drinking milk is a healthy practice, especially if you go with the skimmed type. This is because skimmed milk actually contains half the amount of calories that regular milk products have. Aside from that, they also contain more phosphorus and calcium, which can help your body in breaking down fats. 95. Adding vinegar to your sauces and salads. Food dressings that contain vinegar can actually help you in burning more fats. This is because they contain acetic acid, which can speed up your body's ability of processing calories and fats. Thus, it is time that you go with vinegar-based sauces and dressings, so that you can lose weight soon. 96. Don't go with diet programs that are too restrictive. When it comes to choosing your diet programs, it is best not to go with those that are too restrictive. This is because such kinds of programs can prevent your body from absorbing nutrients that it needs. When that happens, your body could go on a survival mode, in which it would try to save all its stored fats and calories and slow down your metabolic rate. 97. Try to have at least 1 or 2 bowel movements per day. When you try to have at least 1 or 2 bowel movements each day, you would become more conscious on the foods that you eat. Aside from that, it can also help you become more conscious on the amount of water you drink. Because of that, it can help you observe healthy practices. 98. Make your own fruit juice. Drinking a cup of fruit juice that you made from fresh fruits is actually better than drinking powdered or artificial fruit juice products. Fruit juices are filled with vitamins and minerals that your body needs. Aside from that, it can also help you suppress your appetite, since it can make you feel fuller. 99. Drink green tea to burn fats. Green tea can help you lose weight along with a diet, since it can burn fats fast. Aside from that, it can also boost your energy levels, which can help you perform more physical activities. Moreover, it can also boost your immune system. 100. Don't set your expectations too high. When you start on your diet program, you should not set expectations that are too high. This is because it can get you discouraged if you are not able to attain your goals as fast as you have expected. Therefore, you need to set goals that are more achievable so that you can maintain good motivation when you are able to attain them. 101. Understanding portion sizes better. When you do your research about dieting and read about controlling the amount of food you intake, you may not have an idea when it comes to the right portion size. In relation to that, you can actually use your fist as your reference for it. Thus, whenever you try to fill up your plate with food, make sure that it does not go beyond the size of your fist.